The first screen that appears is the Macroinvertebrate Taxa Data Viewer Introduction. It contains a brief description on how to navigate the viewer. Click OK to exit the introduction. The first box to the left is the Introduction pane, which describes how macroinvertebrates are used in assessing stream water quality, and also contains links to monitoring protocols and a macroinvertebrate story map, which has more detailed information. A contact for questions about the application is also located here. Click the arrow to minimize the pane. The next box is the Layers pane. This controls what maps are visible in the viewer. You can turn off and on these layers by checking the box by each one. Layers available are sampling points, streams, major river basins, hydrologic unit code 8, or HUC watersheds, county boundaries, and municipality boundaries. There are menu bars to the right of each layer that provide additional options for each layer. In addition, you can change the background or base map that is shown. A topographic layer is automatically displayed, but aerial imagery, streets, and so on can be displayed instead. You can also search for a zip code, city, or address in the box in the upper left-hand corner. The way to search by samples is in the Find pane. In this pane, you can search by attribute or by shape. You can search by sampling method if you know it, such as freestone. You can search by stream name, year a site was sampled, county, or HUC. Let's type Conedugunet Creek into the search by stream name box. Click Search. The viewer zooms to Conedugunet Creek. Macroinvertebrate samples collected in the creek are circled in purple. In addition, sampling points are in a table at the bottom of the map. If you're interested in viewing a taxa for any sample, simply click on the magnifying glass in the taxa column of the table. Click the X to exit out of this area. The table is also exportable by clicking Export in the upper right-hand side of the table and choosing to export an Excel table or CSV file and clicking Export. In addition, you can export the entire statewide dataset, every sample in the map, by clicking Export Statewide Dataset in the Find pane. To clear the table selection, click the X. This clears the search you have performed. Use the plus and minus to zoom in and out of the map. You can also search by a defined area by clicking on the By Shape tab. Select features by a shape. I'm going to use the freehand polygon and draw a shape around a selected area. Then click Search. The sampling points within your shape will be selected as notated by the purple circles. They will also be noted in the table below and available for download using the Export button. Clear out the selection by clicking the X. You can also find information about a sampling point by clicking on the point. A pop-up will display the station ID, stream name, year the sample occurred, and method used to collect the sample. Click the X to exit the pop-up. The next section to the left is the Measurement pane. You can create a shape and measure an area, create a line and measure a distance, or click on a point to see the latitude and longitude. I will create a line. Click the distance icon and choose the units you wish to display. Click the map and click once each time you want to change directions. Double-click to end your line. The length continues to accumulate in the measurement pane. Your final distance will be indicated after you double-click. The last section on this map is the print pane. This will print the map as displayed. You can give the map a title, choose the format, and choose the layout. Lastly, you can specify the print settings before clicking print. This will result in a map you can save. It is important to note that the information contained in this application is static and may not contain the most recent samples collected. DEP will update the application as frequently as possible. Basic questions about navigating this map are located under the question mark icon in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. In addition, any questions can be answered by contacting the Division of Water Quality at the phone number or email listed in the introduction pane. Thank you for your interest in Pennsylvania's macroinvertebrate sample collection.